Hello, my name is Amber Lamke, owner of the Somerset Grist Mill. In 2009, my business partner and I bought this historic Victorian jailhouse in my downtown in Skowhegan, Maine, to build a grist mill for processing locally grown grains. A sturdy, soundproof building with the vertical height necessary for aligning the flow of grain. We bought it for $65,000, which included a commercial kitchen. Embedded in a former mill town that has seen nothing but the loss of jobs over the last 50 to 60 years, the Somerset Grist Mill Food Hub developments are building better health, hope, and community. 2 years later, we have equipment in place and over a dozen farms growing wheat and oats. We are just a few months away from milling. Unlike conventional white flour, our millstones will grind flour slowly at cooler temperatures, producing flour that is full of nutrition and flavor. The business began when Michael, my business partner, wanted a supply of locally grown, flavorful wheat for his wood-fired baking operation. So did other bakers in Maine. And we were asking, does wheat have to be a wild card in a locavore diet? I was asked to help organize a convening of grain growers, bakers, masons, and millers to try to solve this dilemma. And this began the Kneading Conference in 2007. Celebrating our 5th year, the annual event now brings 200 plus attendees from around the world to a 2-day conference in Skowhegan, and over 2,000 people to an artisan bread fair. We now know that grains and flour don't need to come from somewhere else. Regional grain growing revivals are blossoming all across the United States. Maine grew 5 million bushels of wheat during the Civil War. Here, Jack Laser and others are teaching us how to do it again. Grain varieties hardy to Maine's climate are being tested now at the University of Maine. Other mill startups in New England, North Carolina, Arizona, Washington, Oregon, Kansas, even Denmark are showing us that there is a place for smaller regional grain mills in the marketplace. Maine Grains at the Somerset Grist Mill will spawn 600 new acres of grain production in the state. While Maine Grains anchors this new food hub, if you will, in Skowhegan, it is also the home of our 15-year-old, 20-member Skowhegan Farmers Market, a multi-farm CSA business, a weekly fun run called the Lettuce Move, a children's garden, live music, and an educational wood-fired oven. This former jail is becoming a gathering place where young meet old, rich meet poor, and left meets right. So that you understand the demographics of Skowhegan, 51% of our residents qualify for SNAP or food stamps, including some in this photo. And over 90% of babies born here are to moms on Maine Care. Just last Saturday, our farmers market made $2,400 in sales just to EBT customers. With support from numerous foundations, local doctors, and our hospital, we are offering a doubling of food stamp dollars at the farmers market. Local physicians are improving the health of the community by writing prescriptions for fresh fruits and vegetables redeemable at the farmers market. And the Food Hub promotes CSA shares amongst businesses that cannot afford health insurance for their employees. Most recently, the Pickup, a multi-farm CSA business, launched out of the Somerset Grist Mill. The Pickup has contracted with 18 local farms to provide meat, cheese, cider, pasta, bread, eggs, vegetables for year-round weekly CSA shares for individuals, families, institutions, and restaurants. While the Somerset Grist Mill is a for-profit business, it has benefited from charitable donations and grants through fiscal sponsorship by a local economic development corporation, in addition to a conventional commercial loan at 6% interest and private loans from slow money patient lenders. We have raised a total of $835,000 to date for the Food Hub developments. Maine Grains expects to be profitable by the second year of operations at just 1/3 of our capacity and will reach $750,000 in sales by year 3. Our gross margin is 65%. In order to launch flour milling this winter, we are seeking grants or patient loans to fill our gap of $200,000 for construction and a working capital line of credit and refinancing of our $150,000 bank debt at a lower interest rate. Please come find me if you'd like to hear more, and thank you very much for your attention.